You're listening to the SS Experience on S&G.
What the fuck you doing bringing out Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B? What the fuck was that? Like, get the fuck real. Like, the Megan Thee Stallion situation was down in Atlanta. And I already told you guys how I feel about Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of people's been getting on my TikTok who don't even watch the. It's different when you watch a clip and have an opinion, but we all know that we have to give you shit in clips so that way you can go to the real platform and watch the full episode of what's going on. So if you're not even going to watch the whole episode of what's going on, don't comment on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate the views, the likes, the engagement, but I can't have an intelligent conversation with you if you're only going to focus on the clip that, you know, it's not the whole thing. The reason I bring that up is because Megan Thee Stallion was down here in Atlanta and she performed and she twerked. Like, okay, this is going to make the American people vote for you. Now, this is the thing. Kamala Harris was trying to get the black vote. Her blackness was so not blackness, she had to go the extra mile to get the black vote. She just couldn't pull up like Obama and just. You see me? I'm outside. Oh yeah, sister, what's up? She had to get Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B to pull up. Now, Cardi B didn't perform. Let's break down Megan Thee Stallion real quick. So Megan Thee Stallion's out there performing. She's twerking. She got her dancers with her and all of that stuff. Again, it's Atlanta, which is cool. The problem is Atlanta is a red state. Now, Biden, where's my soda? Hold on. Forgot I had my soda in the cup. I ain't even putting no juice in. It's cold as a bitch in the studio. If you can't tell, I got a hoodie on. It's 70 degrees in here on cool. And it's November. If you don't motherfuckers cut the heat on in this bitch, but it's all good though. So Megan Thee Stallion's out twerking or whatever. And my thing is like, the Georgia's a red state. Obviously, Biden won it, you know, last situation or whatever. But you can't parade around that black of culture and disregard, hey, the white people need to get on board too. A lot of these white people don't know Megan Thee Stallion like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know her like that. To be like, oh yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Nah, that shit was like a total fail. And what I heard was Megan Thee Stallion got paid some bread to do that shit. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. I said let's set the table. You know what I'm saying? We got the utensils, we got the plates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're just waiting for a Big Mama to, know what I'm saying, get the sides ready. But we coming. Let's just slow it down a little bit. So then, now another thing is that Megan Thee Stallion isn't even popular in our own culture because, again, a lot of people feel like she lied and got Tory Lanez locked the fuck up. There's like an organization that's like overseas, like in London or some shit like that, the UK. They follow my page. They seen my video, the video that we did last time about Megan Thee Stallion and all of that. And like they have a whole hashtag free Tory movement going on over there. Because nobody believes her. Now, the reason I keep bringing that up is because if you're trying to get the black vote, you can't have the black person that no one gives a fuck about that thinks is cat. You can't do that. Let's go to Cardi B. Cardi B in a Twitter beef with Candace Owens. Candace Owens is saying that she wants to do a story about, Cardi B, did she get paid and all that? And Cardi B like, bitch, no, I ain't get paid. You want to debate politics? We can do it any day, whatever. In Cardi B language. And again, it goes back to, are you going to listen and get your political views, your political knowledge from Cardi B? No. Cardi B is a self-made rich woman. Now whether her richness or her status is valid, that's a whole nother conversation that we've had before. Put out more music, or put out some music, please. These people's been waiting like 7-8 years. Jesus Christ. Like, write, record, put out. Not fucking hard. So you got Cardi B She's reading from her phone. Now, I don't mind that too much if you're not a natural orator or especially if the politics world isn't your world. And everybody has written speeches. So why not Cardi B for having a written speech? So I'm not knocking her for that. I'm knocking Kamala Harris's choice of we're gonna put these black people, these black women out there so we can get the black vote. You gotta remember, for the most part, outside of my aunt, black women was gonna vote for Kamala Harris. So having Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion out there wasn't going to do anything whatsoever as far as getting the black woman vote. The black dude vote was going to be a little bit more difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of dumbass dudes who want to vote for Trump, you know what I'm saying? Which was idiotic as fuck. And, when you talk about Kamala Harris's record as a state prosecutor, attorney general, and all of that stuff, prosecuting, state cases for a lot of black and brown individuals to get locked up for marijuana. It's like, bitch, like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is against the law, like, just don't contribute to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she was in the forefront of that as well. So a lot of black men was turned off about that. So a lot of people will say, and I disagree with this a little bit, because she did bring out Oprah and somebody else. I forget who the other person was. A lot of people will say, well, if you're trying to get the young vote, Oprah Winfrey and those older people, it's not going to do it. And that's true. Oprah was not going to move the needle with no 18 to 25. If you never watched the original Oprah Winfrey show that used to come on at like 4 o'clock, depends on where you lived at, you know what I'm saying? Right before or right after General Hospital and all of that shit. Yeah, I used to watch those back in the day. I ain't had cable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had cable back in the day. Had to fucking turn that knob, you know what I'm saying? Doop, doop, doop. For us, ABC, where that shit was on, was channel 13. You know what I'm saying? WVEC, shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? 757. So if you didn't watch Oprah, if you didn't watch Oprah Winfrey with you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, everyone gets a car, you're not giving a fuck about Oprah Winfrey. If you ain't watch Oprah Winfrey in The Color Purple, you don't give a fuck about Oprah Winfrey if you young. If you older, it's kind of like that kind of helps you a little bit. But that wasn't even the big issue. That was just kind of like a waste of bread, because I've seen this on CNN too. People said that Kamala Harris, like, she raised like $1 billion within like 100 some days, and that shit's all gone, and nobody got nothing from that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was reading articles that Nancy Pelosi had to pull up on Kamala Harris, like, bitch, what the fuck?
You're listening to the SS Experience on S&G.